Threshold Tactics gives a special thanks to our sponsors.
Hello everyone, welcome to Threshold Tactics, the channel where we record competitive battle reports. My name is Tom.
And I'm Ryan.
And today we're playing Close to the Chest. Close to the Chest is a mission with 6 objectives, and the twist is that at the start of each turn, the player that is not the active player must pick one objective in their territory to be the primary objective until the start of the next turn. At the start of their turn, after their opponent has picked a primary objective, the underdog can roll a dice, and on a 5+, their opponent must pick a different objective to be the primary objective for that turn. Each player scores victory points at the end of each of their turns as follows. Score 1 victory point if you control at least 1 objective, score 1 victory point if you control at least 2 objectives, score 2 victory points if you control more objectives than your opponent, and you score 2 victory points if you control the primary objectives. You score 4 victory points if you complete the battle tactic you chose to attempt this turn. So Ryan, that's the mission. What have you brought today?
Yeah, so this is a really scary shooting list. It doesn't have any combat really at all, so I've basically got one of each weapon team. That'll be 6 Warpfold Scourgers that are better against cav, but you don't have any cav, 6 Rattling Guns that are just kind of weight of dice shots, and then 6 Warp Fire Throwers. I also have 2 Warp Lightning Cannons, an Arch Warlock for our free CP. Warlock Galvanier, he goes along with the Scourgers to make them once per game be able to shoot 60 shots instead of random, and then a Doom Wheel. My Arch Warlock has Scurry Away and Foul Hide for some healing and ability to run away in combat every turn, and my Manifestation Lore is Forbidden Power for bridge shenanigans and so forth. What's going on with your list?
Yeah, so I brought a Kruleboyz army today, but not just a normal one. I brought the Murkvas Menagerie Army of Renown, which means I lose my dirty tricks, but I have a Murderless now in my arsenal, so I can move a monster at the end of the movement phase 3 inches into combat, or if it's already in combat, I can move it within combat ranges, but I have to stay within combat range of something. I have a General's Regiment with Scumdrag, who has brought with him a Snatcher Boss on Sledge Raker Beast and a unit of Monster Killers. Then I have brought a Killer Boss on Corpse Ripper Vulture with a unit of Monster Killers. And I've brought the Breaker Boss with on Trogoth with the Manskewer Boltboys over here. And I've brought another Breaker Boss with Mirebrute Trogoth and a unit of Boltboys over here. And a lone Swamp Call Shaman, making me a total of 5 drops. The Corpse Ripper Vulture has a 5 of ward, which is an enhancement, and my Sledge Raker can once per game infect an objective and mess with the opponent's control score. And I get bubbles around my monsters with -1 to hit in combat. You made me the attacker, so I get to choose my honor guards first. So I'm going to make this unit my priority target, just because you'll be able to get a buff against them, but not against some of my other stuff. And this unit of Boltboys is going to bodyguard my Trogoth.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I'm making my Rattling Guns +1 to hit and wound against your general.
Yeah, perfect.
Priority target, yeah.
Okay, well, I had 5 drops and you had 2, so you get to decide who goes first.
I'm going to give you the first turn, and I'm going to make this objective my primary here.
Perfect. Well, good luck.
Hey, you too.
So I'm going to go for, I'm going to be trying to take some flanks for my battle tactic. I will not be using my Police of Power. I don't know if you will.
I'm not within 3.
Check. Yeah, same here. Let's go into casting.
Sure.
My Shaman is going to try and cast the Kron Spine.
Okay.
I have +1 to cast from the token, unless I roll an unmodified 4 or less. 10 + 1 is 11.
I'm not within 3, so you got him.
Okay. So I actually don't have anything else to do.
Yeah.
So any things for you?
I am going to use a CP to cast. I'm going to try to put bridge up with the dude here. That'll do it.
Nice.
There we go. I'm going to 3 claw steps ahead with this. He moves 2d6 + 7, so that's 16.
Okay. Movement phase. I'm going to spend a command point to auto run my Vulture then. That's all my movement. Anything you want to do?
No, I'm good.
Perfect. Then shooting. The first unit of Boltboys deals 5 damage to the Soul Scream Bridge. Boltboys deal 8 damage to the Clan Rats.
Anything else in the shooting phase?
No, nothing.
Okay, I've got a free covering fire with the Arch Warlock on a unit holier than 13. It'll be 11 attacks. The Lightning Cannon does 1 mortal damage to the Monster Killers.
Okay, so charging. Charge with the Kron Spine. That's a 6.
That's not it.
That's terrible. Okay, that's it for my turn.
Okay.
So I do have Hold More. And I have my battle tactic, so primary is 2, yeah, 8 points.
Yep.
Yeah, failed the charge with the Kronspine, which was unfortunate. That could have been at least tying you up in your deployment zone a little bit, at least for 1 turn. So let's see how much damage you can do in Skaven turn 1.
We'll see.
So my primary objective is going to be my center one.
Okay. For my battle tactic, I'm going to do Offering of Carnage, where I have to kill 2 units. Place of Power. Would you like to use your Place of Power?
Yeah, let's try. Shaman?
Oh.
Of course. Place of Power deals 3 mortal wounds to the Kruleboyz Shaman.
I'll try to set up Lock On. 9?
That's an 8,
okay.
Unfortunately.
Okay, and I have nothing else to say in the hero phase. Is there something you'd like to do?
Yes, I'm going to spend a command point to magically intervene and try to give my guys a 5 of ward.
Sure.
That's a 7, -1, +1 from the... sorry, an 8.
10,
nice.
10.
Doesn't go off.
Okay, movement. That's my movement.
I'm just going to spend one of my command points where I redeploy on these... No.
That's a 2.
That's everything for my movement.
Okay.
I'm going to spend a command for follow defense.
The Warfolt Scourgers kill off the Mazda Killers. Rattling Guns will all attack. Rattling Guns take out the Monster Killers here. The Warp Lightning Cannon does 4 mortal damage to the Boltboys. The second Warp Lightning Cannon does 5 mortal damage to the Kronspine and 2 damage to itself. That's all my shooting. Would you like to... Oh, you're out of CP?
I am out of CP. Any charges?
No, I'm not going to charge. That means I've got hold 1, 2, 3, and I got my battle tactic. So we're playing an even game right
Yes, no underdog. Okay, so 8 points for Skaven, and roll off for round 2. Team Canada.
I got a 3.
I got a 1.
Oh, okay. I'll take the double.
So I am going to make this my primary objective.
I can't do a battle tactic. You decided not to do a place of power. I'll try to cast Horrorghast. 8.
I roll a 9.
And then nothing else hero phase?
So I don't really need to give anything a 5 of ward right now, I think, but I am going to spend a command point to rally my wizard.
Sure.
He's back to full.
Okay. Movement phase. Laukon, the Soul Seeker, did 1 damage to the Arch Warlock when he used him. That's all of my movement.
I'm keeping my command points.
Shooting phase. I'll use the Warcog Convocation rules. So on the Scourgers, 2, so they get +1 to wound. Rattling Guns, also +1 to wound. Warcog Convocation does 1 damage to the Warpfire Throwers. Warpfire Throwers finish off the Kronspine. The Doomwheel does 0 damage to the Boltboys. The Warfolt Scourger does 5 damage to the Swamp Call Shaman. Galvanier's mortal damage does 3 damage to the Sledgeraker Beast.
I will use all the defense on the Sledgeraker.
The Warfolt Scourgers do 9 damage to the Sledgeraker Beast. And the Warfolt Scourgers do 10 damage to Mire Brute Traga. The overloaded Warp Lightning Cannon finishes off the Sledgeraker Beast and does another 4 mortal damage to himself. Cannon finishes off the Mire Brute Tragoth. Rattling Guns finish off the Boltboys. So that's my shooting. You have them. Do you want to countershoot?
I won't.
I will charge with the Clan Rats. 8. I'm going to try this 9-inch charge.
You want to reroll?
Yeah.
You have 4 CP, I mean, that's
8.
So I'm not going to do anything else.
Combat abilities, you have a Rampage.
He's going to do some damage to himself to get more attacks. Break Boss on Trogoth deals 1 mortal wound to himself and gains 2 attacks.
Clan Rats do 6 damage to the Boltboys. The Clan Rats use all-out defense.
Boltboys deal 1 mortal wound to the Clan Rats. I'm going to use a command point for all-out attack.
Trogoth does 12 damage to the Clan Rats.
Okay, so I brought 2 Clan Rats back. So the Arch Warlock heals back to full. with Foulhide. You're into turn.
You're outside of 1, so I have nothing else.
At the end of the turn, then I have 1, 2 more, but
8 points again.
No battle tech.
Oh, no battle tech. Yes,
so just 4 points. It's a double turn.
Yeah.
I think I did what I set out to do with a double turn, because you've got functionally 3 monsters left and a hero that's almost dead. I mean, I'm feeling good about it. I don't know. I guess with a double turn, you could do some stuff. The thing is, I do have covering fires. We'll see. And I've got my recursion, so I think it's looking okay for me. But you know, we'll have to see how it goes.
So let's go into
sure.
Kruleboyz turn 2.
I'll start by assigning a primary. That'll be this one.
Sure. I'm going to see if I can make you re-roll it on a 5-up.
Okay.
Or re-pick one? No.
Okay.
So no place of power. My battle tactic is going to be slay the entourage on your unit of
Scourgers.
Scourgers.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So then he's going to heal, but he only has 1 wound. I'm done. Anything you want to do?
Yeah. 3 claw steps ahead.
So movement phase.
Yes.
So I use my Mercfest Menagerie move to just tag up the Scourgers.
Yeah.
And that's the end of my movement phase.
I'll use a CP for a redeploy on the Doom Wheel.
Okay.
It'll be a 6.
Shooting, I retreated, so...
I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Also in cover, so... Okay, so charges. It's only this one, really.
Yeah.
So please don't make me use a CP. I have to use a CP. That's a 9. Corpse Ripper Vulture deals 5 mortal wounds on impact. That's my charges. Anything for you? Oh, you have 1 command point, sorry.
Nope.
So, combat.
Scumdrek uses all-out attack. The Scourgers use all-out defense.
Scumdrek deals 12 damage to the Scourgers.
The clan rats do 5 damage to the Bolt Boys.
The Killer Boss and Corpse Ripper Vulture takes off the Doom Wheel. Meyerbrug Trogoth deals 17 damage to the clan rats. Bolt Boy deals no damage to the clan rats.
End of turn stuff. Do you have anything?
Yes, I kill 1 more.
And I'll bring this many clan rats back. 1.
Okay, so that's the turn. The redeploy here meant I don't get to grab this, unfortunately, and I also don't get to pile back out with my crocodile because I had to use all my CP. So it's been a bad turn. Even if I get the turn, I don't get to do anything special here. So I'm pretty screwed. Filled by battle tactic, only have 2 objectives, so I get 2 points, and that's the turn. And then we'll roll, I guess, on a 3.
3.
You win ties?
I mean, I think I have to take the turn.
You definitely take the turn.
Yeah, you'll be the underdog. What's your primary objective? That one right there?
Yes.
And my battle tactic is going to be take the land on the gnaw hole that I set up in your territory. Place of power, I am not within 3.
Yeah, I don't want to use it. Risk it.
Okay, sure. I'm feeling like rallying this this cannon. I rallied 2 wounds off of it, so he's down to 4 taken. I failed casting Horrorgust.
Perfect.
Okay, that's my hero phase because I rallied and then did that. What would you like to do?
So I'm going to spend a command point to rally. Heal 3.
Okay.
The troll heals D3 for 1.
Go to movements.
Nothing.
Okay. Shooting. Warcog Convocation does 2 damage to the Rattlings.
The Galvanier does no damage to the Shaman. Rattling guns use all-out attack. Vulture uses all-out defense.
The Rattling guns do 5 damage to the Corpse Ripper Vulture. The Warp Lightning Cannon does 3 damage. The other Warp Lightning Cannon does 3 damage. That's all my shooting. Charges. I'm going to try to charge with them. 5. This guy's going to try to go 7. Those are my charges.
I have everything in combat, so.
Combat abilities. You got some rampages you want to do?
Yeah, I'm going to do some damage to himself. For 3s, get +6 attacks again.
Clan Rats finish off the Bolt Boy.
I'm going to spend a command point for all-out attack. The Corpse Ripper Vulture takes off the Rattling gun.
Warp Bolt Scourgers do 1 damage to Scumdrek.
Swamp Collar Shaman deals no damage to Laukon.
Laukon kills the Swamp Collar Shaman.
The Trogoth takes off the clan rat. Swamp Boss Scumdrek takes off the Scourgers.
So I spent a CP to bring back half the unit of clan rats.
Going into turn 3 for Kruleboyz, you scored 8 points.
Yeah.
Brought a unit of clan rats back over here.
Yeah.
And we're now going to see where you put the primary.
I think I put it here still.
Okay, I'm going to try and see if I can make you put it somewhere else? I can.
I think I have to put it here.
My battle tactic is going to be do not waver.
Okay.
It's risky, but I have to try. I'm going to rally the bird, well, even though it's a spider, and I heal 3. That's all I can do. Anything you want to do?
I will 3 claw steps ahead of these guys.
Okay.
I'm not going to do anything else.
Okay, yeah, I thought so. Okay, so let's go to movement.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Can you redeploy on the Arch Warlock?
Of course. Charges then. Let's go here first. I thought of 1. Let's do the bird. 5. And then the troll. That's a 9. Vulture does 3 mortal wounds on impact to the cannon.
Yep.
So he's going to stab himself in the combat phase for 2 extra attacks and 1 damage. I'm going to use all of the attack on the Troggoth. Troggoth deals 15 damage.
Warp Lightning Cannon does 1 wound to the Vulture.
Scumdeck kills off the Galvanier.
Clanrats do 1 damage to Scumdrek.
The Vulture kills the Warp Lightning Cannon.
The Warp Fire Thrower does 0 damage to your Myrbruth Troggoth. So
I got my battle tactic. I only have this.
You moved him over there.
And
so
I now have this.
yeah, you have 2.
Yes,
2, and
my battle
I still have
tactic.
3.
So 6 points for me, Ryan. I could have had the perfect storm this turn, which I didn't, but I still had a decent turn, so I won't complain. The only thing is the models, the units you keep bringing back are just going to keep scoring, so I don't think there's a way for me to get back into the game, but I'm trying to keep scoring every turn and see if I can catch up a little bit.
I'm only up 4 points right now.
Yeah, sure, but I'm running out of resources a little bit, and I'm spread out a lot. So, and a roll off into 4.
You
3, I get it. I'm going to take the turn, and we'll go into Kruleboyz turn 4. You still get to pick your primary.
I think I put it there.
He heals, yes, D3. Thank you for reminding me, for 3. So I think I'm going to rally my bird again for 2. I don't think I have anything else to do in my hero phase, so anything you want to do?
3 claw steps with him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to skitter leap him.
Yeah.
Goes off?
Yeah. Movement phase then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Scumdrek gets 3 mortal wounds from retreating. It's my movement phase. A little complicated, but anything you want to do?
No, I'm not going to blow the CP.
Okay.
So shooting, I will shoot with him.
Yes, of course.
The Warp Lightning Cannon does 1 damage to the Myrbruth Troggoth.
Okay, so charge phase, just a bird. That's 7. I'm going to stay there. No counter charge for you, I'm going to assume.
No.
So let's go into the combat phase. I'm going to spend a command point for all of the attack.
The Clan Rats use all-out defense.
Scumdrek deals 8 damage to the Clan Rats.
The Warp Fire Thrower does 0 damage.
The Troggoth kills off the last Warp Fire Thrower.
Clan Rats do 5 damage. Bring some Clan Rats back.
Yeah.
3.
I got the primary, I don't have more. I got 4 points for the turn. Yeah, I just don't have enough pieces to like grab an objective and also try and kill something from you.
Okay.
Not a great turn, but 4 points is 4 points still. So let's see how Skaven turn 4 goes.
You're going to put it here.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. I'm going to do Slay the Honorage on Scumdrek. My Arch Warlock is going to try to skitter leap himself.
Wait, I'm going to try and see if I can get a place of power.
Okay.
Am I going to kill myself? I might.
2 damage.
Just made your battle tactic a lot easier, but I had to try.
Okay. Yeah, do you have something you'd like to do?
No.
So, movement. That is my movement. Would you like to redeploy for your CP?
Nah.
Okay, shooting.
I'm going to spend a command point for all of defense on Scumdrek.
The Galvanier does 1 damage to Scumdrek.
So the Warp Lightning Cannon kills Scumdrek. I'm not charging. Would you like to try to countercharge somewhere? I guess not.
I only have 1 command point.
Oh, yeah. So I will bring a unit back into the turn. Bring half the Rattling Guns. And I bring back D3 Clan Rats. Bring back 6. I don't have your primary, so
8 again.
8 again. This turn, I killed 1 guy. I've still got 2 units I can bring back.
Yeah, and I have to walk away from one of the primaries at some point. So, so we'll see.
Skitter Leap is always a threat.
Yes, but let's see how far I can get.
Yeah.
A 3
I got
again.
a 4.
I've rolled a 3 every turn.
I think I just give it to you. I will make the primary, so I'll put it there.
Yeah. For my battle tactics, I'm going to do attack on 2 fronts. He heals D3, and then the other guy, I'm just going to rally him. So he heals 3. Anything for you to do in the hero phase?
Well, I have the 3 cost steps ahead.
Yep. So let's go into movement.
Okay.
I will spend a command point to auto-run my vulture. That's my movement phase.
I'll redeploy those dudes.
Yeah.
6.
Nice. Of course.
You
No,
don't
no
have me
shooting?
I'll shoot with the cannon at him.
Sure.
It's free.
Oh yeah, that's true.
No
yeah.
CP, so he's
So why
gonna
not?
shoot. Cannon does 2 mortal damage.
So charges.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna try 8.
I'm not gonna counter charge.
The Meyerbroof Trogoth takes out Laukon. Vulture takes off the Nohol. That's the turn. I have a 10-point turn, yes, but I don't think it will be enough. At least I did what I could. So let's go into Skaven turn 5.
Okay, what's your primary gonna be?
Yeah, so that one.
And I am the underdog because you
Yes.
gave me the double.
Yeah, so on a 5 up, I have to pick another one.
No. Okay, well I do seize the center as planned.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I'll just go straight to Skitterleap and see if that happens.
I will try to.
I got
away.
yeah, sure. I got a 9. You get it. So go ahead. No.
Yeah, let's move it out.
Clan rats spend a command point to auto run.
That's my movement. Shooting. I am all out attacking it. Warp Lightning King does 4 mortal damage to the vulture. Rattling guns do 1 damage to the vulture.
Charges.
Yeah, I'm not charging.
I'm gonna spend 2 and counter charge with the vulture just to see what I can do.
Here we go.
With nothing with a 5. I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Okay. I've got
Yeah, I have
3.
1, 2 objectives. You have 3, so you have more, and you have the primary, so you have 10 points. Yeah, so 38 30.
Hey.
Kruleboyz is in a very bad spot, and I tried the Army of Renown. I think it's super fun. I'm not sure if it's better than the normal Kruleboyz, but for me, the strength in Kruleboyz is mostly in the heroes, and this gives you a way to play like the monsters. You really need the vulture in the army, I think, because if not, you don't have the mobility to do all the stuff you want to do.
True.
He did get around everywhere and grab most of my battle tactics.
Yeah.
So
I actually think this mission's real rough for my list. If I hadn't gotten that double on that first turn, going into 2, I think I would have been in a way different situation.
yes, that's true.
I do think my list has a hard time with battle tactics, especially if you don't give me enough targets. I can't do any of the melee ones, like charging onto something or taking things is difficult for me. But you had so few bodies on the table that it ended up working out okay.
So Ryan, thank you for the game.
Thank you.
Good win for Skaven. A reminder for people at home, we have a team tournament in September 20 and 21st. There are about 5 tickets for sale, I believe, still. So if you want to have your 6-person team compete at our event in Amsterdam, please do so. And yeah, like and subscribe, and let's see you next time.
Cool.
Bye.
All right, later.